You know, I was in a blue room once. I don't know where I was going with that. Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee. I'm here to review The Blue Room. This is a French film written, directed, and starring Mathieu Amalric. I am probably mispronouncing that, but that's okay because I'm from America and I need to really culturize myself. I need to be cultured. All right, so this movie is basically about the main character who has a affair with another character, and the other character is married. Main character is married. He's got a wife. He's got a kid. The affair happens, and then next moment he's being interviewed by some cops, and some stuff goes down regarding the mistress's husband and where he is at. Okay, so let me start by saying that I really love French films. It's probably my favorite country for films. I mean, looking over here right now, I have 4 of them, which is a lot because I barely have any foreign films. French films to me are they're beautiful, they're elegant. The cinematography is always breathtaking. I love the music, I love the acting in all of them. So does this one stand up to par to traditional French filmmaking? Yes and no. So let's break this down. The directing. Mathieu Amalric. Oh my god, someone's gonna comment below and just tell me how terrible I am. So it's okay. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about it. Alright, so I thought the direction of this was very good. I thought it was a very strong direction on what kind of story he wanted to tell. Because they kept flopping back and forth from, the affair to him being interviewed by the cops to the impending court case that's in the third act. The only problem is that this movie feels like it was dropped into a second act and then a third act. Like it followed, second to third. It felt like the first act was completely missing, or just one of the acts in general. It just felt like we were plopped into the middle of a movie. Like the last half of a movie. And listen, you can make a movie at an hour and 10 minutes, hour 15. This movie is an hour and 15 minutes. It's one of the shortest foreign films I've ever seen that's considered at full length. But it really just felt like we were, like I said, plopped into the middle of something and we didn't really, get a sense of what was going on and whatnot. I understand what they were going for, and it didn't really work for me. Let's just put it that way. Another thing I didn't really like about the directing is the last 20 minutes, which was the court case of this entire movie. I would have loved for it to be drawn out more, to be more intense, more just nail-biting and gripping, and just edited like in a certain way to where it makes your heart rise, But it happened so fast, it felt like they were just, wrapping it up and putting a bow on top of it and calling it a day. So those were like the only 2 things that had a problem with the directing. But other than that, everything else is fantastic, which I will break to right now. The acting. I thought the acting was great. I loved the main character. I loved the mistress. I loved the husband, the wife, the kid, the cops, everyone. Everyone did a fantastic job. I have no complaints there. The cinematography. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, France. You know your stuff. Okay? It's one of the better shot films of this year, and it's the only foreign film I've seen this year. I'll have to go check back on that. But the cinematography is gorgeous. Every shot is meticulously lit and framed, and it looks so clean and so polished. It just looks great. The cinematography is beautiful to look at. All right, editing, like I said, hour and 15, it flies by. And like I said, the last 20 minutes, if they could have just like edited that more, I guess, intense and had more dialogue there, maybe added a little longer, that would have been a very cool scene for that entire movie, because that's what this movie kind of hinges on, is that court case, at least I think, because you're building up to that thing. So like it's really tough to grade this, because like I really loved aspects about this. I like the direction overall. It's just, like I said, it felt like we were missing an act. It felt like we were missing a chunk of this movie. The last 20 minutes could have been edited a lot more gripping and intense. The acting was very well done. The cinematography is gorgeous. The music, I really like the music as well. It pretty much was its own character in each scene. I really liked it. It was just one of those things where, like, the scene was happening and you're already invested into it, and the music starts and you're just like, now I'm even more invested. So those are the things I like about it. Those are the things I dislike about it. I thought about it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I'll give it fresh for sure because I actually like the movie and I like aspects of the movie, but there's just certain parts of it that hinder it so much for me that I just can't rate it any higher. But I still love French films and I still will watch any one of them that come my way. So have you seen The Blue Room or have you even heard of it? Comment that places right below my face and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee and I cannot pronounce names to save my life. Okay? Alright, see you guys later.